Okay, Caitlin, I was reading through your writing here, and I think you've done an outstanding job describing your designer's intent as well as your technical approach. Excellent work. Keep that up. It's a fantastic habit for students to get in. It's a fantastic idea for students to get in the habit of really describing their intent and their technical approach to any assignment, not just for this class, but all your classes. And the reason I say that is because as a designer, you're going to be asked to describe your intent for the rest of your career. So I think it's a great idea for students to cultivate that skill early before they begin their design career. So I think I was really glad to see this. Thank you so much. Now, I want to address some things here, but I think that it would be expeditious for me to make this comment first because I'm going to have to ask you, unfortunately, to recompose your work to follow the guidelines and recommendations and requirements of the assignment. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I've got the ad open over here. Let me just reduce it. Now, the first thing that we see is the format of the ad. It's vertical. I'm sorry, it's horizontal in format. I'm not sure of the size because it's a JPEG, so I can't check. But don't forget, the ad size is 8.5 by 11, 8.5 being the width. Now think about standard magazine. The reason we're configuring it as such is because it is for a standard magazine. It's not to say that magazines don't format this horizontal, but it's very it's not frequent you see magazines. Typically, they're specialty magazines or a one-time production, but in a magazine, they're typically 8 by 10, 8.5 by 11, somewhere in that range with a vertical orientation. That's one of the requirements of this assignment. So what I want to ask you, I think that you've got some good page mechanics here, but the only thing I'm seeing is that it's the orientation, it's the format. So what I'm going to ask you to do is go ahead and reformat this piece. If you're having trouble cropping this background image to fit 8.5 by 11 at 300 ppi, take a look at this video right here. Week 2 checking in, can I change that 72 ppi to 300? Take a look at that. In that video, I show you exactly how to crop an image to a destination size and resolution. It's a great technique and one that I want you to check out. So basically what we need to do is reformat this ad to 8.5 by 11. Let me know, please, if you have any questions, and then go ahead and resubmit this for critique once you have it reformatted. Yes, and I'll be sure to make full comments. So I do this quickly, and the reason I say that it's so important is oh, sorry about that. The reason I say it's so important to do this quickly is because the banner ad is going to be based on the magazine ad. So a successful magazine ad is a great start for a successful banner ad. So the first thing we want to do is get the magazine ad squared away. So let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and reformat and resubmit. I'll give you a full critique on this. And the most important thing at this point is if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'll be glad to make any necessary clarifications. Okay, thank you very much.